5 years ago, I made this video about Ming in a minute and a half, and it's gotten a lot of comments, and I just wanted to kind of take the opportunity to look back at it because of what I talked about in the last video where Kierkegaard said life can only be understood backwards. So I have the opportunity to look backwards because I have some of these videos. So I'd kind of like to take everybody on a journey through what the progress of this is. Mainly because sometimes people make comments and it's like, oh, they don't really understand that wasn't supposed to be a tutorial or a how-to. It's just some video in time where I thought, hey, this is cool. It's something I'm working on, and I shared it. So that's it, and we'll start from a little bit before this video. So this is the video leading up to that Ming in a minute and a half, and it's pretty far along. I realized there's something here, but I'm still struggling. I don't know exactly what the parameters are or how to reproduce it sort of reliably. So I'm struggling, and I know if I come over here, this works, but apparently from that corner it didn't work. And I think these columns have something to do with it. And at this point I'm thinking, okay, I have to get under these columns, and that makes it work. So that's where I was when I released the video. So here's the 90-second video battle with Ming. And the thing that I discovered that kind of made this possible was the squirt with the flamethrower, because I figured out that locked her in place and gave me plenty of time to get over here into this position. I'm like, cool, this is working, reliable. And so that's when I released the video. And now we're going to jump ahead because there's developments that happen. I'm not sure how far ahead, but I'll let you know when we get there. And this is a video from 2 years ago, and kind of figured out a lot of things about this fight, in that all of that columns and crouching and getting into position isn't really necessary. You just have to get in front of Ming and stay within a certain distance, and I'm not really sure what that distance is. It's whatever she was at the columns to the center of the room in the previous video. So this is, I believe, from 2 years ago, and so I just try to move around and stay within this distance from her, and I think this is a winning strategy, and I'm doing that for a long time. But as always, there's more to be discovered, and so we'll move on to the next video. So this is a video from about a year ago where I explained the current situation, or my current understanding. So we'll listen to that. I pressed the button and we used 53 units of fuel. So I think I'm too close here. I need to back up. And, oh, yeah, so the thing about this is I'm kind of the exploit here is that I'm too far away to trigger her lunge, and I'm too close to trigger her melee attack. Okay, so she changed it up on me there. So that's pretty much the complete thing, is just getting at the right position or distance from her. And if you can understand what that distance is and hit it precisely, then that's all you don't need to do. And all that other stuff was superfluous. And I guess the other thing I wanted to say was that pretty much all of my videos sort of follow this pattern, in that, I did a video of killing NPCs with a train in the ash sewers, and I didn't explain that. And then I went on to, in the special routes videos, to explain that. And I explained that some of those things were also superfluous, and I did them and I thought they were for a certain reason, but it turned out not to be true. And there were other elements that I did for reasons that didn't have anything to do with killing the NPC, but had to do with things I wanted to put in the video. And that same thing is true of the Warrens video I did, the Warrens 1 through 4 complete. I put a bunch of, well, not a bunch, I put some things in there showing some of the special routes and alternate solutions that maybe people don't see very much. And I didn't do that because I wanted people to use that as a tutorial or a walkthrough of how to do it. I just did that to say, this is a fun thing you can do. And in fact, the whole thing was for fun. But in any case, the Factorio video that I did it's the same thing. I showed it in the map too. I showed a bug there, and I don't know how many of those things are important. Probably not very many, maybe all of them. I guess that's the point. I don't know. I just, try to figure out how to do it, but I don't. I'm not saying that's the end all and be all. Hopefully it's always an evolutionary thing and you're always learning new things and progressing forward. So that's part of my story on this, and I wanted to share. So hopefully that was enjoyable, and thank you for watching.